Have you ever wondered what happens when things don't go as planned in a courtroom? Sometimes the pursuit of justice can be wild and unpredictable. Courtrooms can be filled with shocking moments like fights, surprising decisions, and dramatic outbursts. Sometimes it feels like a dramatic movie, but there are many more shocking moments to come. At 10, one of the most outrageous court moments happened in Harrison County, Mississippi. Keith Rio Cavalier drove his truck into the courthouse window while wearing flip-flops. Cavalier was clearly intoxicated at the time. He later explained that he crashed into the building because it seemed like the fastest way to report his stolen drug paraphernalia to the authorities. Surveillance footage captured Cavalier's Toyota pickup smashing through the courthouse's entrance. It shattered glass and knocked over a bench. After the crash, he calmly climbed out of the passenger side of the vehicle and lingered outside, waiting for the police. Fortunately, the courthouse was unoccupied at the time and no one was hurt. The estimated damages exceed $1,000, so this was called a felony-level crime. Cavalier was charged with DUI and malicious mischief, but this wasn't his first encounter with law enforcement. He had prior arrests for resisting arrest and domestic violence. At number 9, the judge versus public defender fistfight incident occurred in 2014 at the Brevard County Courthouse in Florida. Judge John Murphy got into a physical altercation with public defender Andrew Weinstock. The argument began when the defender refused to waive a client's right to a speedy trial. This event angered Judge Murphy. During a heated exchange, Murphy said, "If you want to fight, let's go out back and I'll just beat your ass." Weinstock accepted the challenge and the two left the courtroom. Once outside, the altercation escalated into a physical fight. Murphy reportedly punched Weinstock multiple times. Though the actual fight took place off camera, the courtroom audio captured sounds of the scuffle. Judge Murphy returned to the bench shortly after, visibly flustered. In his absence, Weinstock left the court. He also left several of his clients unrepresented. Judge Murphy proceeded to handle their cases without their legal counsel, an action that further drew scrutiny. The Florida Judicial Qualifications Commission and the state Supreme Court investigated the incident. Murphy faced suspension and underwent anger management courses. Ranked at number 8, Jeremy DeWitt is infamous in Central Florida for repeatedly impersonating police officers. His criminal history began in the early 2000s when he was first arrested for posing as an undercover cop. Over the years, DeWitt's police impersonation escalated. He culminated in the creation of his own Metro State Special Services, a fake law enforcement unit. He and his team wore official-looking uniforms. They drove vehicles resembling police cruisers and motorcycles. His outrageous behavior was frequently captured on his own body cam, which he posted online. There are viral videos of him aggressively cursing at drivers and even confronting an off-duty sheriff's deputy. Despite him being arrested multiple times, DeWitt's ego and defiance persisted. He continued impersonating police officers even after being released from jail. In 2021, DeWitt's antics reached a new level of infamy when he appeared on Dr. Phil. He denied his impersonation charges. Ironically, he failed a polygraph test during the show. A month later, he was arrested again. His repeated arrests in Orange County have resulted in jail time, probation, and ongoing legal battles. Ranked at number 7, in 2018, Stephen Patrick McGilvray was a Raleigh defense attorney. A person named Robert Jeffries accidentally dropped his wallet while going through security at the courthouse. The wallet contained $1,600 in cash. He intended to use the money for a court-ordered debt payment. McGilvray was also passing through security. He picked up the wallet and, instead of turning it in or trying to find its owner, stole the money. He was caught on surveillance footage at the Wake County Courthouse stealing the money. McGilvray was entrusted with upholding the law. He was charged with felony larceny and later disbarred for this act because it directly contradicted his professional responsibilities. His actions shocked the legal community due to the blatant breach of ethics. At number 6, in 2016, Brian Earl Taylor made headlines during his sentencing at the Washtenaw County Trial Court in Michigan for an unusual act of contrition. Taylor was being sentenced for unlawful imprisonment and carrying a concealed weapon. He decided to sing his apology to Judge Darlene O'Brien. His song was inspired by Adele's hit, Hello.
In your honor, I'm sorry, 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 sorry. To my mother, I'm sorry, 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 sorry. To the victim, I'm sorry, 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 sorry. Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
It included personalized lyrics such as, Hello there, Your Honor. I want to say I'm sorry for the things I've done, and I'll try to be stronger in this life I chose. Despite the emotional performance, Taylor's heartfelt plea did not influence his sentence. He was sentenced to 17 years in prison for his crimes. Ranked at number 5, in March 2015, Lisette Gonzalez's DUI conviction at the Seminole County Courthouse was overturned. It is due to significant errors made by the arresting officer named Michael Wagner. Gonzalez had been arrested for DUI, but Officer Wagner failed to administer a breathalyzer or blood alcohol test. Despite this, he marked on the citation that Gonzalez was over the legal alcohol limit. During the trial, Officer Wagner admitted this was a mistake, but the damage was done. Judge Frederick Schott was infuriated by the officer's conduct. He called it a lie and even suggested that the officer be charged with perjury. The prosecutor argued that it was merely an error, not perjury. The heated exchange led to Judge Schott to dismiss the DUI charge. He berated the officer for filing false information on the citation. At number 4, one of the most notorious courthouse rampages occurred in Van Buren, Arkansas. James Ray Palmer entered the Crawford County Courthouse armed with multiple firearms. It included 2 handguns and an assault rifle. Palmer opened fire after being informed that the judge he was seeking wasn't available. He injured a court worker and later engaged in a shootout with police. This shocking incident brought chaos to the courthouse. Palmer was eventually shot by officers and later died at the hospital. His actions left the courthouse in disarray and shocked the local community. Ranked at number 3, one notable courtroom proposal took place in 2019. Florida attorney Brandon Dinetz staged a fake trial in Palm Beach County Courthouse as a part of an elaborate plan to propose to his girlfriend, fellow attorney Jen Letman. Dinetz spent 5 months organizing the event. It included a judge, a fake DUI case, and 17 friends and family members posing as jurors. Letman believed she was there to critique Dinetz's opening statement. Then she realized something was up when she recognized some of the jurors as family members. Dinetz then proposed with a ring containing a diamond from Letman's grandmother's engagement ring, and she accepted. Ranked at number 2, in July 2011, in Wayne County, Kentucky, a woman named Melissa Harvick crossed the line. She threatened a judge and attempted to physically assault her. Harvick was in court for a domestic violence hearing. She was presided over by Judge Jennifer Edwards. During the proceedings, Harvick repeatedly interrupted her estranged husband and was charged with contempt of court. Just as she was sentenced to 10 days in jail, Harvick lunged at Edwards, but she was immediately restrained by the deputies. She received additional criminal charges, including terroristic threats, intimidating a judge, and resisting arrest. At the top of the list, in June 2007, 19-year-old Dexter Johnson received a death sentence in Harris County, Texas. The summer before, he and his friends had allegedly carjacked Maria Arapis and her boyfriend, Poingo. Johnson had sexually assaulted Arapis and then killed the couple. The death sentence didn't go down well with the defendant or his family. Once the sentence was read, Johnson sat down in shock and his mother wailed. Suddenly, Johnson erupted in a violent rage. He knocked down a computer monitor as he lunged in the direction of the victim's family. He was swiftly restrained by officers and taken out of the courtroom. So, it's all about the most outrageous moments in the court. If you want to watch the top 5 wildest sentencing hearings, then visit our channel to be surprised.